Hi, Radiant Soul. Welcome to your November reading. I'm Michele, where I tune in to psychic channeled messages, as well as look at the cards and crystals to see what's coming up for you. We're going to be looking at the openings, the positive changes, what is changing up, what is getting better, what is developing in your life, as well as what you might not see coming. I'm going to focus on that. And also if there's any challenges that are coming up for you in November. You can slow the reading down to get a closer look at the cards. You can also skip ahead to the timestamps and get a closer look at the cards, and also skip to the timestamps for the reading if you don't want to tune in with me. I'm going to do a short breath work and meditation. This is soul story number 1, and this is an amazing rose quartz. Soul story number 2 is Lapis Lazuli. And soul story number 3 is Carnelian. All right, so let's look at the cards. I suggest you choose the card or crystals that most connect with you. And there's so many energetic changes right now. There's so much updating of energy, which means new stuff coming in our lives, that I'm finding some people are picking all the soul stories, or for some people it's one crystal that calls you and then one particular stack of cards. So in that case, I would probably go with the crystal that calls me and then also the stack of cards. You're also more than welcome to come back anytime and tune in, because sometimes new messages reveal themselves to you within the reading. All right, so if you're staying with me, let's take a deep breath in. Breathing out, bringing conscious awareness into the heart-lung area of our body. Breathing in through the heart chakra and out through the heart chakra. The next breath in, breathe in through the 6th chakra, third eye focus. Feel your perception expanding, and as you breathe out consciously, bring your breath to the center of the body, down through the center, into the soles of your feet. Feel your energy both extending and expanding, and also centering and grounding. When you feel ready, take another conscious deep breath in. As you breathe out, choose the card, cards, or crystals that call you. And I will see you in the individual readings. Hello there, soul group number 1. Those that chose soul story number 1. If you were drawn to this rose quartz point, I don't know why, but I feel like a lot changing within you energetically. So we're going to look at you, get an overview of what's going on, look also at finance, career, business, relationships, any other messages from spirit or challenges that come in as well. So let's put this here. Okay. Oh, wow. Perfect. You got heart chakra. That makes sense. And then you've got family. Okay. I kind of see this, where this is going for you. Let's get the tarot. The first messages that I'm getting for you is reconnecting. There's been people that you haven't been in touch with. November brings a lot to do with family or friends that are like family, your soul group, soul tribe. There's also going to be opportunities for more connecting, deepening of relationships. And also, for some of you, it's also something that you're going to collaborate on, or you're going to be planning some kind of collaboration that you're going to be doing next year. So a lot with family. It's not just the holidays. Chariot, yeah. Okay, let's see. So let's see how you're showing up here. I'm going to tune in and get see what I pick up psychically and through the channeled messages that are coming through. All right, you're showing up in the center as the Three of Cups. And it's interesting, I've got Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, so I'm going to put that here. This is a month for you for emotional fulfillment, for connecting with others. And I do feel like you're going to feel much more abundant. Now, some of you, this could be a small increase of money, or you see your way out of things. You know, maybe you've been in a pinch, or you have felt held back in some way, maybe financially, or maybe with your energy or your health, or even with friends. I really get a lot to do with reconnecting with people. Many of you are going to have some celebrations in the home, parties, gatherings, potlucks. I see you at a lot of different people's homes, but it's also a time of being out more, connecting with people more, deepening friendships and important connections in your life, but also, you know, balancing that time with spending a lot of time on your own. Now, there is a very reflective part of you that's coming in November, and I feel like it has to do maybe even with the eclipse energy, where you're going to be planning a lot, and I feel like you're going to someone's going to help you. This King of Swords energy, I really feel in the Hierophant, there's a teacher, a mentor, or someone's going to help you get a different perspective that helps you in a situation that has been kind of difficult for you, that's been a tough situation for you. Or you've been confused, or you've been pondering, what do I do, or what am I not doing right, or you know, what's the new direction? I feel many of you are either moving in November, or you're planning a move, and you're either looking at the finance, the budgets for the move, the money, or you're actually starting to look, you know, whether you're looking at houses, apartments, or whatever, or talking to realtors, or just looking online. You're starting to get that energy, because I do feel for a large part of you, there's something about where you're living that you're starting to outgrow it. And I think you can already see it. Some of you have already outgrown where you're at. Maybe it's the neighborhood or the environment. Some of you, this could also have to do with, you know, like the office or place of work where you work. The main thing that I hear from Spirit is to focus on abundance and gratitude this month. And make sure, even if, you know, obviously if you're really tired or you don't feel good, you know, don't push yourself to go out, but it is a month for you to connect with other people. The connection for you is really about not just focusing only on work or what you have to do. A lot of you have got kind of serious, so this is also about lightening up in particular area of your life. You're moving from a situation of doubt, and you're starting to learn that what happened to you in the past, the limitations, the situations that didn't work out, you're now taking the learning lessons and applying them in the future. So this is a very strong time right now for you to bridge from what you were doing, or an old approach or perception of how you've been living. Okay, that just fell. Okay, let's see. So we're going to look at relationships. Let's see if those are the same cards. Then career. It's actually career. Okay, relationships, the Devil, and you've got the Queen of Swords. So you're detangling from a way of viewing people or viewing relationships with Capricorn. You could also, some of you could have a strong relationship with a Capricorn. The energy I'm seeing here is Cancer, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus. Let's see. For some of you, it could be Libra or Aquarius, Gemini energy also. So I do feel someone, again, a lot of the relationships I see with you right now are working or collaborative or collegial, or they're soulmates that are kindred spirits that are going to be trying to help you. So in the extended, we'll get more into the relationship focus and the other if you want more information. Let's look at work, career, High Priestess, and the World card. So we've got Pisces there. So there are changes in your work. And I think you might be talking, some of you, we're going to look at this further, but again, I feel like you're going to get some kind of help, mentoring, to release yourself from something. So November is going to bring more clarity for you. Those of you that work for yourself, or maybe you're an intuitive, or maybe you work, I gotta move my mic here. Maybe you have a spiritually based business, or you need to integrate more of your intuition in your business. I feel also that your higher self, your spirit team, your spirit guides, God, the all that is, however you want to, whatever, way that you look at this, is trying to help you and saying, look below the surface. And of course, half of November is Scorpio season. So there is something about looking below the surface of things, or really doing a lot of research this month to uncover what's going on really in your life, or a certain situation or relationship. What is the direction that you're meant to go in? I feel that some of you, there is some kind of prominence, or you're coming out in your field, more prominently, or you're going to be seen more. I always see this World card as like a change, a change in business things. I mean, the world is both an ending and a beginning, but it also puts you always at a new level. So some of you are going to feel like, I don't know if I can handle this, or this is like what I wanted, but it's a lot more work. And that can also be this Devil card as well. Okay, let's see if there's any, what don't you see coming? I'm hearing San Francisco. I see travel. 8 of Cups and 7 of Swords. Yeah, you're going to have to be doing some research. Either you're working with someone. Now, some of you could be teaching. You could be sharing some information. But you're really going to be researching what to do in your life, or how to move ahead. Now, I also feel that a very strong message for you is, if you haven't put it out there, don't talk about it. Don't talk about what you're planning or what you're putting in motion. It will sabotage it. It'll drain the energy. There could also be people copying you, or noticing what you're doing, or very drawn to you. I really kind of hear like, I don't feel you're going to pay them any mind, because I feel like you're so focused on, what it is that you're doing. November, there's a lot of focus for you. Now, we're going to look at if there's any challenges. The challenge is going to be to be connected, friendly, be in a sense of community and family, share. Some of you are collaborating. Some of you, are in the gig economy, or gig, you have a gig, you have a side hustle, you have projects. There's things that you have that you are putting into place. You're really wanting to move forward. It does show that there is going to be a level of success, and some people around you are going to be having some difficulties. So I'm also hearing, again, it's not to hide anything, but I'm definitely getting, it's not time to overly share until things are firmer, until you have things going on. Okay, now let's look. This fell. Let's see if there's any challenges. Well, one challenge for you. See, I don't really see any challenges with you. Got the 10 of Pentacles here. I think you're going to get an increase in money. And I think someone could ask you for a loan, or you feel bad that someone is not doing as well, but you don't really, you're like, oh, I don't know if I couldn't really give this money. The only challenge I see is learning what to do with your money, or how to handle your money, or the abundance, again with the Three of Cups there, that's coming in. Budget, put some aside, but also you may want to spend some money on yourself, or what helps your business, what helps your spiritual growth, or your self-development, your inner work. Something's definitely moving forward and paying off, and there also is an increase. So some of you went from perhaps not doing very well financially, or having a dip financially, to now things are picking up. And you may want to be yippee yippee, but I feel like there's something saying, don't reveal all. You don't have to reveal all. Okay, let's get a couple more messages. November. Follow your heart. Focus on what makes you feel a sense of self-renewal and what makes you feel good. There's certain people this month that are really going to make you feel good. Yeah, you're in alignment. Yeah. Follow your heart this month. Look at that. You're going to be making decisions from your heart. And I always say it's not emotionalism. It's the true connection, because the heart is one of the, information centers of our body-mind system. The gut, the stomach, the gut, the solar plexus, the heart, and the brain. So you're really being asked to discern by vibration, by what you feel, what actually uplifts you, what actually nurtures you, what actually inspires you, what actually helps you, what actually is real for you, is genuine for you, is the truth for you. There's going to be so many situations coming up for you this month that really highlight that and focus on that, because when you connect to that, you're connecting with your spirit, your true spirit, your spiritual center, and you're getting that help from the spirit realm. Okay, let's do one more. Yeah, a lot with heart lessons. And you've got the golden star. Yeah, the stars are lining up for you. Yeah, you're coming into an alignment. I'll be very interested to see not only what I pick up in the extended reading and Patreon, but what comes up for you next year. By the end of the month, by the end of December and into January. You're aligning to a major, not only breakthrough, but something where you come in front of others, you rise above, you come in front of the pack. I don't know if it's an expert, a leader, a teacher, a raise. You're going to be recognized for something you've been working a very long time on and very diligently. You are in the process of soul alignment. So you are aligning to your greater good. You are aligning. I feel I'm being shown a breakthrough, but it's like a breakthrough to a new level. It almost reminds me of someone that performs, and let's say they're performing, on a stage, like a comedian or a dancer or whatever, or a singer, or it could be someone that does public speaking, or maybe you're posting online or YouTube, and maybe it's 20 people, 30 people, or 100 people, and it's like it's forever. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, it's 500 people, it's 1,000 people, this is a big arena. So you're going from in the small cabaret or the dive bar into the big arena. All right, soul story number 1. That is your reading. Let's get the best. I think we'll leave it there. And then if you want to dive further or want more specifics, you can connect with me on Patreon, where I do the monthly extendeds, and there are inner work, growth work, metaphysics, advanced esoteric studies. Yes, so if that's something that interests you, and Soul Path Tools, click ahead. The link is in the description box. All right, let's get to your Soul Insights mantra. I'm aligning to a bigger expression of me and a better aligned life for me. Happy November. I wish you so much luck, prosperity, love, and abundance. Hello, Radiant Soul. Welcome to your November reading. We're going to look at the energy, what's updating, what's coming in for you. We're going to look at your relationships, your business, any challenges that may be coming in, as well as what you don't see, to really help support you for November. A lot of you are, creating new things. You've got a plan, you've got a focus, you've got questions about what is coming in for you and where you need to best focus. So we're going to look at that. In fact, I get with you a lot of energy of focus. You've got this Lapis Lazuli, which I love, this crystal. I kind of feel like you're finding steps to get to the top of something or to understand something or someone better. There's some deeper awareness or understanding in your life that is going to really, really help you. It's going to streamline things. This is a time about streamlining what you're doing, your focus. Something is streamlining. Could it be your routine? Could it, and a lot of you, I feel like, your communicators, your orators. Of course, Lapis Lazuli has to do with the fifth chakra, connects us into the fifth chakra. It helps open the fifth chakra, but also helps us align more to our truth. So November is about you speaking up, aligning more to your truth, speaking more confidently. I can feel the energy as I'm speaking. I feel your energy coming through me where you're very connected to your truth. A lot of you are going to be very anchored, very centered in your body also, where you're like moving through life much more centered, anchored in your truth, but you're moving through life more confidently. Let's see what else comes up. Wow, communication. There we go. That makes sense. 21-3. These are new projects also. There's going to be new people, new work associates, new people, new projects. Some of you, you're branching out on your own. Some of you are moving into consulting. Some of you work with a company. You're either doing this consulting on the side and bridging, or you're preparing to leave that company, or you're mapping out a way that you can leave. And you've got the base chakra. Well, I'm telling you, like I said before, there's a lot of centering. This is all about how do you make your creations what you're focused on creatively. I'm going to brand those. How do you make that, successful? How do you have this? You're looking at success. Some of you are actually going to be talking to a business planner, or I don't know, maybe doing trades or accounting or something. There's a lot with business in November. Or you're planning. A lot of you, I can hear you saying, well, the first of the year, this is what I'm going to do. The first of the year, this is what I'm going to do. Or, oh, I'm taking off. So there's been a lot about your sense of security, your body, feeling secure in the world, feeling secure financially. So there is going to be a lot of focus on the material aspect of life, the mundane, what we call metaphysically. So there is a lot about that. Look at Eight of Swords, and that came up earlier. So some of you are feeling trapped in a situation, but it shows that you're handling the situation well. You're handling it how you need to handle it. Okay, here we go. We're getting the cards out from the bottom. Oh, I love this. I love your reading because you are shifting the energy. Look at that. Four of Wands, Three of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles. Yes. So how do you make the less ideal more ideal? You begin to perfect. You begin to look and see what's working or not working. That's what you're doing as the Two of Wands. You're showing up as the Death card. Mars, right? Scorpio energy, Pluto. So you've been changing a lot internally. There's a lot of inner change. You've been changing little by little, things even externally, how you think, how you act. certain situations, where you're putting your money, how you're, whatever, how you're talking to people. You've been making a lot of little changes, what you think, what are you focusing on? Maybe some of you are using, affirmations. You're trusting more your intuition, your inner knowing, and you're feeling a connection to your higher self, or a lot of you are going to be moving in that direction where you're attracting help or assistance. So I feel like a lot of you are working on plans. You've got the Seven of Cups. Yes, for some of you, there could be decisions, like, cutting something down, or going, okay, I can't do these 5 things, but I can do 2 things, or I can do 3 things. But more, I feel a lot of you are just very busy. You've got a lot going on, and you're throwing a lot of stuff out there into the world, and you're trying different things. Some of you, it is having to do something with art or creativity, and you're wondering which project is going to take off. Now, I'm not seeing in November that I feel like it's not like one project totally takes off. You're still working on a few projects. One may become more, because you might leave something behind for a later date, is what I'm hearing. But I still feel like you're working on everything, and you've got your mind made up. You've got this plan of action of what you need to do to move past something or some kind of situation. Now, some of you have been waiting for someone that is going to help you. I do feel in November they step up. So there is a relationship, there's a person that steps up. You've kind of pulled back and said, hey, if they're not, wanting to do this, or they're not wanting to step up, then, I'm not pushing. And that's what Spirit is saying. Do not push in November. You might push through, you might have a breakthrough, you might have more time or energy or focus for something, but if something keeps not working, leave it for the short term. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, look at that. Plan for increase financially. What can you do? Whether it's researching things, or what can you do practically to open the door for more abundance for you? Because you eventually want to, I just saw it here, you eventually want to leave something. There's some situation that you want to leave. Because it's paying off, but not enough. You've got the 6 of Pentacles there. It's not paying off enough, right? And I get that, because, the 6 of Pentacles is great, but if you can have the 9 of Pentacles, that's even better. So, yeah, and you're moving in a lot having to do with business, Aries energy. Some of you, there's going to be a little more money coming in. Now, it might go out because of bills. We'll see. Let's look at, let's look at your, let's look at money, because I'm feeling money around you. Let's look at your money situation, job, career, projects, or business. Why my cards are turning weird. I definitely feel energy picking up. I don't know if it's all this red in the base chakra, but I feel like this stuck energy is, whoa, look how it just pulled out when I'm asking about business. And you got the 2 of Wands twice. Yeah, think ahead, soul story number 2. Think ahead and plan. I don't know, put it on paper. Some of you, it's contracts that are coming in. You're going to have to sort through things. Some of you are going to have to make some tough decisions of where you're going to put your time, your energy, or your focus, but I'm hearing it's going to pay off. And then you've got the Hierophant, which you might want to look at soul story number 2. Got the Hierophant also. So some of you could be teaching something, or you could be channelers or doing something. You're definitely learning. Okay, what I'm being shown, I'm showing a long road. And there were some obstacles, there were some things in the way of this road. And now I see that it's clearing. You are learning from the past. That's that 2 of Wands. And you've got the 2 of Wands twice. There is a certain type of magic. You know, I do a lot of ritual. I work with magic, advanced metaphysics, esotericism. And a part of magic is recognizing the cycles, recognizing where we were and what worked or didn't work. So there's a mundane aspect of magic, not just the manifestation part is mundane. There is a mundane part where you go, oh, that didn't quite work, or this is what that result got me. Let me do something a little different. And that's what we do in spell casting, right? So, and in ritual. So it's just like cooking. Like you may make a stew and, or a great stew or soup. And next time you go, oh, I put too much of this spice in. I'm going to have less of this spice. You're developing your own flavor, your own way. I think that's why I'm getting spices. And I see herbs here, herbology, spices. I think it's your own secret sauce, your own mixture, your own spice, and you're still working on it. It's like you're perfecting something, but not in a like perfection-y way, like you're holding yourself back because you're a perfectionist. You're just feeling it out. You're putting things out there. Or some of you, it's just you're working through things on your own, going, how do I want to put this together? What's my flavor? What's my flavor of what I offer people? What is spicy? What's my spice? What's my secret sauce? How do I put this together? Because you're creating your own business, your own world. You're creating your own, I just heard, opportunities. Let's look at relationship, and we're going to look at this deck. It's kind of witchy. Okay, who is calling me? Let's see what's coming up. All right. What's coming up? I'm going to turn that off. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. All right, let's look at relationship. What's coming up? Oh, one card just fell out. I shuffle off of the sides because otherwise it does some weird thing with the camera angle. Okay, you've got Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Someone new coming in. There's a gift. And I heard you don't see this coming in. Either a relationship goes to a next level or you have a new relationship that's coming in. Let's see. Who is this new relationship? Wow. 10 of Cups and 8 of Pentacles. So it's new. Or if you're dating someone, the relationship goes, or married, it goes into a kind of a very sweet, new level that's new. A new level of kind of connection, maybe gentleness, maybe it's like a new level. So it kind of happens slowly. Like you may only notice this new level by kind of looking back at things and going, wow, I saw we were really getting close, or I can't believe they did this or did that. But 10 of Cups. Relationships look good for you. Yeah, look really good. All right, so I will get more into that and your career in the Patreon. If you want to know more in the Patreon Extended, there's a link in the description box for that. Let's look and see if anything unexpected is coming up for you. Any challenges? Okay, anything challenges or unexpected? Whoa. Okay, we've got that Queen of Wands, but look at her. Don't get tied up in something that doesn't suit you, serve you, or isn't for you. Don't get tied up in other people's shenanigans, is what I heard. Gossip. Don't get tied up in other people's dilemma or problems or relationship issues. So you're going to have compassion, because the Queen of Wands has compassion, but you don't want to get tied up. Okay, so something's coming up that you don't see about someone around you, and it's saying just take a compassionate approach, but don't get over involved. Okay. The other thing that I'm getting the message of is that there's going to be a lot for you to do in November. There's a lot to finish up or wrap up. And that's also with that Seven of Pentacles energy, that there's a lot for you to do. So you might feel, I hope you can see the cards because I moved it for the extendeds. You might feel like, wow, I opened the floodgates. Now all this is happening. You know, I have to focus on all this now, or I have to answer all these calls or emails. Again, there's a lot to do with communication. I do feel it is on a business level for a lot of you. There is going to be some people coming from out of town also to visit you, is what I'm hearing. Okay, work on a car. There's something with a car. Soul purpose. Yeah, see, there's a lot for you to do in November, because you're connecting more with your soul's purpose. You're finding more of a purpose. A lot of you, you know, there's a next level of awakening that's happening for you. We're always in it. Well, I shouldn't say always. It's cyclical, how much we open and to what degree. Okay, let's see. Wow, enlightenment. Yeah, you're going to be enlightened about something. That could also be that Ace of Pentacles. A person, a relationship. Your self-esteem and self-worth is also coming up, which is really nice to feel and connect into soul story number 2. All right, let's see any other messages. I think that's it. The theme I really get for you is communication, putting yourself out there. There's new people coming. There's a lot about emotional fulfillment, a new relationship coming in for many of you now, you know, or next level of emotional fulfillment or emotional connection, emotional bonding. Don't get caught up in emotional situations, relationship issues, squabbles, gossip, misunderstandings. It's not about you. It's something that's around you. And you're freeing up from a lot this month. And focus on your coin. Focus on your abundance and gratitude, but also what you need to do, maybe structurally, what do you need to do for more abundance in your life, or more prosperity, however you view that. There's a missing piece that's coming in for you. This Three of Swords, this is being repaired. This missing piece is being brought back together, or it's being repaired. So look at the part of your life that's been missing or has been damaged or, you know, dissolved. It's coming back. Whatever that is for you, it's coming back. All right, Radiant Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, I'm putting back the pieces better than the original design. And that's the human design, the human ego. You're putting the pieces back now on a soul level. All right, if you would like to dive deeper into your reading, the extended link to Patreon is in the description box. All righty. Lots of love and light, and wishing you a magical November. Hello, Soul Light. Welcome to your November reading. It is great to connect with you. I'm getting a lot with you about the sun is coming back, the clarity is coming back, the light of day. So let's dive in, shall we? Something is definitely improving in your life. There's a complete turnaround. We'll see what it is. For this reading, we're going to look at the upcoming energetic cycle, what's coming up for you, what to focus on, the theme of the month. We're also going to be looking at relationships and your career, biz, or job openings or opportunities for those of you that are looking at jobs. Also going to see if there's any additional messages from Spirit, as well as any challenges that are coming up for you in November. Now, there doesn't have to be challenges. There may be, but it may be something that you're already focused on or working on. You got the Carnelian, which is one of my fave crystals, one of my fave stones. And this is a Carnelian flame. This Carnelian speaks a lot. So we're going to see what else is coming in. Something new is coming in. Can you see what that there? So there is something hidden. There is something that you don't see that you're going to be very passionate about, excited about, that's going to move the needle is what I'm hearing. There's something coming in your life that is moving you in a new direction or a new approach, a new idea. It's somehow raising your vibration, but it's also giving you, I'm hearing passion, inspiration, but new lease on life, or something that you thought was dormant or dead or wasn't going to happen is coming about. Now, some of you, this has to do with something in your, has to do something with your career. Okay, let's see what other you got here. Oh, look at play. Okay, that's interesting. 20. So playmates. Someone may come back, oh, and solar plexus, inner child. This is also your power center, your empowerment, your Hara center, the solar plexus chakra. It's also great. It's one of the, information centers of the body, right? We've got the solar plexus chakra, the solar plexus area, the stomach, that whole area, intestines, stomach. It's like, why can't I stomach something, or I feel something is off? You're going to read it all in that third chakra. Also the fourth chakra, the heart, and then also the brain, the sixth chakra. So let's see. I want to see. Play is important, but I'm getting play is creativity. Like if you focus more on well, look at that. Wants to move around. You're going to be moved. There's a lot more movement in November. So if stuff has been stuck or stagnant, things are moving. Look at the bottom. Let's take those, shall we? Or let's put them to the side. Wow, and Sun on the bottom. And Ace of Cups. Okay, that's all we're going to take for now. Then we're going to do the layout. We're going to look at, because I want to see how you're showing up in your world. Let's get soul story number 3. How is soul story number 3? A lot more playful. Something's lightening up. You are going to have a playmate, collaborator mate, or more things with friends, or this could be some new relation. All I know is with the inner child card here, solar plexus, there is a lot, like you're going to feel like a kid again. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel like playing. So some of you could be going, I don't know, concerts, music, museum, seeing art. Some of you, I see you on a boat, on a lake. Some of you at the beach. Yeah, you're definitely going to be having a good time in November. I think there's a lot of invitations is what I'm being shown. Let's see what's coming up. 3 of Wands. There it is, collaboration. Okay, let's put those there. Let's see how you're showing up. Okay, we got the 7 of Cups. There's a lot of this 7 of Cups energy. I think that a lot of people have a lot going on, and you definitely, everybody will definitely be into the close of the year in January, February. So let's see what you're coming up. 9 of Pentacles. Well, look at that. 2 of Cups. Well, it'll be interesting to get to the relationship part. 8 of Cups. You're walking. Okay, are you walking away from something, or to the 10 of Cups? 9 of Cups. 7 of Swords and King of Wands. There's a new person in your life. All right, so you're definitely feeling your flow in November. You are definitely out and about, doing things creatively, business. There's a lot of entrepreneurial energy. spiritualpreneur, spiritual business, soul entrepreneur. You're building something, and there's some kind of payoff, there's some kind of increase financially, but also November, somehow you're going to feel a lot safer. Something is being brought back to you. Now, I really shuffled this deck a lot, but you may want to look at soul story number 2. Okay, let's look at this. So you've got the Empress, that Venus energy, Leo, Venus, Ace of Cups. There could have been changes when Venus was in Leo. We've got Venus in, Libra. Venus is going into Scorpio. We'll have Mars in Scorpio. You are very, very magnetic right now, whether it is business, friendships, soulmate connections, people you want to, reconnect with. I feel like this month for you, there's a lot of openings, opportunities, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling of abundance. You're very creative. Your energy is high. Somehow people are going to be reaching out to you. There's more people that want to connect with you. But I also feel there's something with you. You're really feeling good about yourself in November, feeling good about past accomplishments. Okay, I'm getting Virgo, Libra, Taurus energy, Leo energy. We've got Sagittarius energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo again. And I'm going to get closer to see what is going on. You're showing up as the Eight of Cups. So you're walking away from certain people, situations, relationships. I more feel it's like you're walking towards your fulfillment. I'm hearing from Spirit, you're not going to be alone. You don't have to do this alone or on your own. Now, whether this is friends, family, create mates, soulmates, twin soul, I don't know. It's different for different people, but there's something activating in your life that is bringing more meaningful connections, meaningful relationships, is bringing more connection to you. So we look at, let's look at relationship. So you have to leave something or mindset. You're going, this is it. November, you decide to go for it. You really go for what you want. Now, some of you say, oh yeah, of course I'm doing that, or everybody does that. No, not everybody does that. And no, not do we always do that, because you've had a lot of indecision about what you really want to do or what you really want to focus on. So there's some idea, some goal that takes key precedence for you. I think some of you are meeting someone, but you're not going to be able to talk about it with a certain person or a certain group of people. I think you're going to keep things light. And you're going to see who comes to you, who's most consistent. Your days of doing the heavy lifting or doing a lot of work on a relationship, whether it's a family relationship, familial relationship, friendship, collaborative, collegial, work. 7 of Pentacles. All right, let's see what's going on here. Like, you've been waiting for someone for a long time to come back around. Is there the 6 of Cups? Because I'm feeling a relationship from the past or someone that reminds you of the past. Okay, soul story number 3. Let's see. Relationship. Yeah, you're preparing for some kind. That's too many cards. Let's narrow it down. Yeah, you're preparing for a new direction and a new relationship. Some of you, this is it crosses over into work somehow. So I don't know if you meet somebody through work, but there's definitely a new relationship. Okay, I'll keep carrying that. Queen of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, 10 of Cups. So some of you, this could be a new relationship, or you're balancing 2 types of relationship. Could be with With the Empress, there could be Libra, or you have Libra in your chart. Like a strong placement of Libra, like in one of the personal planets, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, maybe Mercury, but really probably more Sun, Moon, rising. Okay, let me tune in here. You're definitely meeting someone. There is no doubt about it. You've been waiting. A lot of you have been waiting on a particular relationship. So I definitely see for November, there is a meeting of the minds. There's a lot of play. There's a lot of fun. For some of you, this is dating. Some of you, this is family or some kind of gatherings where you're with friends or family. There's just a lot about play. I even see flirting. Okay, and now let's get to, yeah, there's someone has their eye on you. I'm getting this with this card. Someone has their eye on you. And this relationship is going to be very transformative. Yep, someone has their eye on you or wondering what you're doing, or they can't quite figure you out. All right, let's look at career. So I'm doing an overview. If you want to know more, you can, Patreon, I will have the extended reading. Let's see, career. Whoops, I'm hearing. Let's see, do a couple more shuffles. I hear Monica. Santa Monica, you got the Chariot on the bottom and the Magician. So there's something you're cooking up this month. There's some opening, and the message I'm getting for a lot of people is just don't blab. Don't say everything that you're doing. If it's not ready, don't put it out there. Because the right person, what's going to be for career, business, the right person is going to see you or help you. I think a lot of eyes are on you right now with that Empress energy, the Queen of Swords. There's a lot of people watching you at work. The Seven of Wands, courage. The teaching, you're coming in front. Some of you are not taking that lower position. You're going for the next level. So some of you are getting a position that is next level. So that could be more money. I feel reviews around. Tower. What did I say? Something's changing with your work, your career. But you've got the Two of Cups. So someone is going to help you. Is it this King of Wands? We'll look at that in the extended. Three of Wands, there's projects. Someone is going to be helping you. Now, is it a manager? Is it a teacher? Is it a mentor? I feel like it's by chance, or they see you online. Knight of Cups, they're part of your community, or they have similar beliefs or of a similar religion as to you. It opens the door for more opportunity and more potential. Okay? So that's really big for you right now, is the potential, is the openings, the opportunities. Now, I want to see if there's messages from your guides, and also if there is any, before we get to Oracle cards, we're going to get to Oracle cards, but I want to see if there's any challenges that are coming up. I think there was another soul story, but your challenge is sticking to stuff. It's faith. It's the belief in yourself, this confidence that's coming up with the Empress energy, and to follow through on that idea that's either comes from you or is presented to you. Or somebody's going to ask you, look what you got. Ace of Pentacles. So I do not see a challenge. I see increase financially. You go from the Nine of Pentacles, you're going towards the 10. You start getting bits of the 10 to build the 10. The only thing that I could say is you're going to have to keep your plans to yourself. I keep hearing that. I wanted this, I don't know if it was soul story number 1 or soul story number 2. Got either that same message or something similar. I'm getting a lot with you with career, finance, job, new projects, launching something. You're working within a new group, or you're being seen in a new way, new eyes on you. Again, this may be also, some of you could be going for a certain job or a position in your career or field of employment, and then you decide, no, I'm going for what I really want, or I'm going for the job that pays more. I'm going for the job because you're moving out of this kind of labor, this idea of labor. I would expect new ideas, some new ideas to come through in November and part of December. So I would say in the fall months. Some new direction, I heard money making idea, but someone is helping you, someone is working with you. Now, you could also be doing research within your own group. I am hearing, look at you're going to be inspired. Now, the Carnelian flame also brings inspiration. It's a very motivating, inspiring crystal. Okay, 3 cards. Color is coming back. That's the play. You're lightening up. The color, the play is coming back in your life. Nourish yourself. Take care of yourself. You are the universe. Yeah, you're opening up to a new level of abundance. So some of you are getting out of more of a lack, limitation mindset, or you've just gone through tough times or difficult times or challenging times, which is kind of behind you, not really knowing which direction am I supposed to go in, how do I navigate this part of my path. So because that's becoming more real for you and more known, you're going to really lock in. Definitely trust your intuition, trust your gut with any decisions having to do with relationships, having to do with business decisions. The play also with the dolphin energy is very much about trusting your feelings. Yeah, your guiding light within. In your darkest hour, you'll find the light that will shine through and lead the way. Yeah, a lot of you are realizing that, like, I have to listen to me. I have to listen to my own inner knowing. So the theme for you this month is really listening to that inner knowing, walking through circumstances, or going through circumstances that might be a little off-putting or a little unfamiliar or new people, new situations, new circumstances, but trusting, having the faith, the courage to walk through, and the faith or the inner knowing or the confidence. It's not really faith. I feel for you it's about courage and confidence. And there is going to be a starting of certain projects. Some of you are wrapping up projects. And that's going to tell you a lot more of what to focus on. There is definitely a new source of income, whether that's a job, a position, you being offered something, increase in customers, clients. For some of you, this is a new revenue stream. It's starting, it's small, it's a beginning. But you're moving from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles with something new coming in. Okay, so it could be 9, something new comes in and brings the 10. 9 you're building and saving, investing, go to the 10, but something new comes in. So either way, there is something new coming in. Now, you are going to be quite busy in November. I feel like there's going to be a lot of work to do. For some of you that are doing projects or you're coaching or consulting, there is a lot of work. But you're jumping in. You've totally got the Carnelian flame. You're totally jumping in both feet and going for it. You're just going to go for it. I also see a lot with friends and family, maybe not a little bit family, but friends. And I think some of you are starting to date. That's what I'm getting. There's somebody interested in you. I think as I'm doing this reading, they are observing you or watching you. Whether you know them, present, past, or someone new, they are going to connect with you or see you before you see them. okay? But they're part of your community somehow. It could be online community or Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, or it could be a community that's around your neighborhood also. Nourish the soul. Know that you move into the feeling of abundance and use the solar plexus guidance. This is the guidance, guiding light, play, fun, creativity, collaboration, lightening up, connecting in with the solar plexus chakra. This is what's guiding you right now. It's a lot about the feels, the intuition, even some degree, picking things up in people's auras or the situation, the energy of something. You're clearing out a lot. This is what you're walking away from. This is where you are now, but look where you're going. All right, Radiant Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra to support you on your path at this time is, I allow the light within me to guide me, and I allow the light within me to shine even more now. For some of you, I am trusting my soul path and soul guidance. All right, Soul Lights, if you want to dive deeper with me, the link to the extended is in the description box. I wish you a beautiful November full of lots and lots and lots of love and soul self-expression, creativity, and abundance.